The EPL weekend match previews and predictions is here again. All we'll do here will give you possible outcome and the predictions for the weekend games. Before I proceed, let me click on the like button, share this video, why we dissect the game. So the first on our list, we have Leeds hosts Burnley. This is a fight for relegation. Leeds are home, Burnley away. Though officially Burnley has relegated, but Leeds at home are just, a very different team. Leeds are at their home ground. They have been able to, hold City to a draw. I think they hold Liverpool to a draw, and the fixtures at their home ground. And this is a fight for relegation. If Leeds must stay up, they need to win this game. And unfortunately for Leeds, Leeds are Burnley. Sorry, unfortunately for Burnley, they are without their main manager. There will be, this man. I think Michael Jackson will be in charge of that game. Who knows? The man might prove, might just turn out to be, a superb manager that day for Burnley, and maybe Burnley still the win. But I don't see that happening. Yeah, the game will be a tight one. Burnley has already relegated. They don't stand anything to lose. So they are coming into that game without any pressure. So Leeds are coming into the game with a lot of pressures. You understand? So I believe the game might end in a 1-1 draw, or Leeds take the all 3 points by defeating Burnley 2-1. My prediction is 2-1 in favor of Leeds United. So if you agree with me, let me know in the comments. So then moving on, another fight. Well, this is not a fight for relegation. Brentford hosts West Ham. West Ham is still trying to fight their way out of the relegation zone. Currently, if West Ham must stay up, they need to keep up with their wins, because if Tottenham manage to win, Concord top them, they will drop back to the relegation zone. So West Ham as a team want to do everything within their power to make sure they defeat Brentford tomorrow. Tomorrow. Now, Brentford on the last game, I think the last game that they played at Old Trafford, they were defeated by Manchester United 2-1 in a game that they could have dropped that game, but I think the first half of the game they didn't play so well, but the second half they did so well. So looking at these two meetings, I think West Ham on the other hand have been fantastic. The likes of Asset Disasi at the back has been a solid rock for them. I don't see West Ham losing this game either. I don't know. It's either West Ham steal the win from Brentford, or West Ham will take a draw from them, because I don't see West Ham losing with the kind of defensive structure they have right now. That Disasi at the back has really changed their life around for them at the back. And going forward, they have been getting goals like of Somerville, Bowen, Wissim off the bench, and they're a new striker. So I believe West Ham stand a chance in this game. If I'm going for my prediction, I'm going with a 2-2 draw, or West Ham narrowly steals the win. So if you are going to let me know in the comment section. So also moving on, we have Newcastle host Brighton. Well, Newcastle has not been in the best frame of mind. I think the last game they lost to Arsenal. Their last game 1-0. Newcastle, while Brighton, on the other hand, they have been in very tough form, even defeating Chelsea 3-0 at Chelsea at their own home ground, right? So, what are we expecting from this game? I'm expecting a very tough contest from the both sides. Newcastle will not want to take chances anymore. Most especially at their home ground at St. James Park. They are going to do everything within their power to get the win of Brighton tomorrow. I'm predicting Newcastle to get a 2-1 win over Brighton, because though Newcastle does not score much goals of lately, I don't know, but Mandy has not been in the best form. Even their striker Wissa has not been in good form. But the game that they played against Arsenal, they played so well, but they were just unfortunate not to get a win. So if they can replicate that kind of performance and add a touch of clinicality to it, I see Newcastle getting the win over Brighton. Brighton has been in good form. They have been playing so well, but I don't see them defeating Newcastle at their own home ground. So if you agree, let me know. My prediction remains Newcastle to get a narrow 2-1 win over Brighton. If you agree, let me know in the comment section. We will have Wolves host Sunderland. Wolves have already been confirmed relegated, and they don't stand anything to lose. Sunderland too is a newly promoted side, but I believe Sunderland is not going back to the relegation. I think they are already safe from what I'm looking at with the point they have. I believe they are safe. So this will be a skeptical one. You see all those things that they don't have anything to lose. If you go and play against them, you are the one that might end up losing to them or getting a draw. You understand? So Wolf can prove a shock to us, though they are not fighting for anything anymore. But I'm giving this game to end in a draw, a surprising 1-1 draw. Yeah, Sunderland has not been in a best scoring form of lately, so I don't see them defeating Wolf at Wolves home. It's a 1-1 draw for me. If you agree, let me know in the comments section. Then another title deciding match: Arsenal versus Fulham. Well, in the last game, Arsenal at the Champions League, they played a 1-1 draw, a game whereby it was ended in a lot of controversies. Penalties was scored evilly from the both sides. Arsenal didn't really do so well, if you have been sincere to ourselves, in pushing to get the win that day. And I believe if they play that same way they played against Atletico Madrid. They might, come short in this Fulham game. Arsenal need to be on the front foot in this game. They must get the all 3 points. Arsenal does not need a draw in this game. The good team, they're at home. The Emirates, the 12th player is with them. That's the stadium is there, backing them, singing their name, cheering them, supporting them. I believe they have all it takes to defeat Fulham this weekend. But it is a very skeptical game. I'm not expecting a high scoring future. I'm expecting a narrow 2-1 win from Arsenal. Arsenal just have to win this game. If not, if City wins theirs, the point gap will be much. You know what it means? If you let City top you with 3 points, it is over. Arsenal must win this game. They must do everything within their power. And the last game, I think they lost I think which player to injury. So I believe they'll be having the likes of Saka fully fit and ready to start this game today. So let's see how it goes. I'm predicting Arsenal to get a 2-1 win. I don't see Fulham causing an offset, but if Arsenal do not take time, Fulham will shock them. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you agree with me, let me know also in the comments. My prediction remains 2-1 in favor of Arsenal Football Club. Then to the Sunday games, we have Bournemouth host Crystal Palace. Bournemouth has been unbeaten for God knows how long. Crystal Palace has been trying to find out their rhythm, but they have not been good. But in their conference league, they won conveniently 3-1. That's a good one for them. And from away, so it's a good one for them. So I believe fatigue might even set in this game for them if I've been sincere to ourselves. So Bournemouth on the other hand, they have been at home relaxing, waiting for Crystal Palace. Bournemouth have not lost a game, I think, for God knows how long, other than home ground. They even defeated Arsenal lately. You can see that they are in the form of their life. So I'm predicting this game, a 2-0 win for Bournemouth over Crystal Palace. I see Bournemouth defeating Crystal Palace 2-0. Bournemouth is getting the all 3 points. So if you are going to let me know in the comment section. I don't see Crystal Palace causing an offset because when I'm coming to this game, they already played in the midweek and the fatigue could tell on them coming to this game. But Bournemouth has been relaxing, waiting for Crystal Palace at their home ground, Vitality Stadium. It will not be an easy one for them. So let me know in the comments if you are grouping. We have the biggest game of the week. Manchester United host Liverpool. Well, this is a skeptical game. Manchester United at home, Liverpool away. In the last previous meeting when Liverpool was, it was club time. This is the kind of features that Liverpool loves. Going to Manchester United home, they go trash Manchester United like 5-0, something like that, Salah era and all that. But this Manchester United is a different Manchester United. They are in the form of their lives. Manchester United has gotten to the point where even though they play well, they will win. If they fail to play well, they still also get the win. And I think Manchester United has already defeated Liverpool at Liverpool's home ground, if I'm not mistaken, this season. So coming into this game, Liverpool will have the revenge mentality coming to this game. They want to prove a point. Because Liverpool said, forget the 4th position that they are. They are looking at, to get a win and try to, move closer to, Manchester United. So let's see how it goes. I will not be shocked if Liverpool gets a shocking win over Manchester United. I will not be shocked because Manchester United have not been playing so well of lately. But the good thing, they have the likes of, Maguire back, and Patrick Doku is back, and maybe they'll be with Cunha this week. So, and I believe there are a lot of injury boost for them coming to this game. But I don't see Manchester United getting the win. I'm sorry. But if they get the win, kudos to them. But I don't see them getting the win at their home ground over Liverpool. Because Liverpool has the first. If Manchester United appeared the way they appeared at Stamford Bridge, Liverpool will not take that nonsense chances. You see, Liverpool has a better defense than Chelsea. So I see Liverpool getting the win. But Bruno effect can still speak. Manchester United might not have a good game, but when Bruno just pack up, Casemiro, they have a lot of players, key players that can just win you game, even though they are not in the bad form and best form of mind or best form. I believe Manchester United can do things, but can shock us by getting the win too. But I see Liverpool getting a narrow 2-1 win over United. I don't know about you, but I think Liverpool should be able to win this time around. If you agree with me, let me know in the comment section. But if you still disagree, tell me in the comment section. Then, lastly for Sunday, we have Aston Villa host Tottenham. Tottenham are fighting to come out from that relegation spot. And Aston Villa is another hard test for them. But I think they finally got a win in their last match. So it's a good one coming to this game. They have the morale coming to it. At least they've already tested the win this year. Kudos to Tottenham. And Aston Villa lost to Nottingham Forest at the at the Europa Cup semi-final first leg at City Ground. I don't know. I'm seeing this game as a skeptical for Aston Villa. Aston Villa has lost. I think they lost their last match too. Probably they drew, if I'm not mistaken. So they need to go back to winning ways on time. If not, it might affect them in the Europa competition, and also it might affect their title chase rather than Champions League qualification. I'm predicting this game to end in a draw. Yeah, because Tottenham needs to pick up any single point they can. If not, they are going down to the relegation zone. Let's see how it goes. I'm giving this game to end in a 2-2 draw. Yeah, a 2-2 draw. Tottenham will be able to score 2. Same with Aston Villa. But I don't see Aston Villa winning Tottenham, because Tottenham, they are like wounded lion. They just have to win. They are hungry to win, because they know what it takes. If they do not win that game, and West Ham wins, the gap will be too much for them. So, and just 4 games to go. So I believe this game is ending a draw. But the shocker might happen. No, Tottenham shock us by getting the 3 point. But I see this game ending a draw. I don't see Tottenham winning Aston Villa at the Villa Park. So if you agree with me, let me know in the comment section. Now to the Monday night draw, the games for Monday. We have Chelsea host Forest. Chelsea managed to get a win at the FA Cup, I think, during the course of the week. And today, on Monday, they will be facing Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest played a game during the week too, and for the Europa, and they won 1-0 in a boring contest. And I think that game they won on penalties. It was a penalty that they used to steal that win from Aston Villa. I believe they'll be tired coming to these fixtures. I think fatigue will be there for them. Chelsea has been resting for God knows how long. So it will be a shame if Chelsea fails to defeat Nottingham Forest at their home ground. I know that, yeah, McFarlane does not have a pro license, does not have all it takes to coach Chelsea, but I believe one thing that matters in the game of football is if the players have the will and the zeal to do. Definitely, that's the first thing you need. Tactics can come later, but when the player have the desire to win the game for you, anything can happen. Well, I believe Chelsea will be fired up coming to this game, because if they fail to win Nottingham Forest, they might end this season around 12. That's just the truth. So Chelsea must do all it takes to defeat Forest on Monday. Yes, Forest is coming to that game, but already played midweek, and I believe they are already stressed coming to that game. Chelsea does not have any excuse. You're at your home ground. You have the fixtures favoring in terms of not playing games for quite long. You have been training for this game. So the players need to look at themselves in the face and talk to themselves that, yes, let's go and get the win, because I don't see any reason why Chelsea cannot defeat Nottingham Forest on Monday. If Chelsea fails to defeat Nottingham Forest on Monday, they should say goodbye to anything European competition. They should be ready to play just one game a season next year. So I'm predicting Chelsea to go with a narrow 2-1, because we don't score much of lately, and we don't have a good defense to keep our lead. So I believe Chelsea should be able to get a win over Nottingham Forest. A 2-1 win for Chelsea would be okay. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section if you think Chelsea will be able to get that win. But if you think Chelsea will still shock us by losing again at home, because this losing is already done the day that didn't end up lately. So let's see. But I don't think Chelsea will want to throw out this opportunity of getting a win over Nottingham Forest. If Nottingham Forest will not beat Nottingham Forest, there's no team we can beat in that Premier League again. So let me know your thoughts if you agree with me. Then lastly, we have Manchester City. Another title deciding game. This is a crucial one for City. Everton on the other hand has been so good. Yeah, they don't score much goals, but of lately their wingers have been turning up. Even that are very of a striker. The guy started the season in a very poor form. Cannot score goals, but lately Beto and they already they score goals now for fun. And City on the other hand, I don't know if Rodri will be available for this game. I don't know, but if City has Rodri back for this game, I believe City will do all it takes to get the win. I believe City will have to win, because if City fails to win this game, they should kiss the title goodbye, because Arsenal, where I know, no go one for Fulham this week. And before this game, Arsenal might have win that game and go, 6 points off Manchester City. So City just have to win. I'm predicting this game to end in a 3-1 win for City. City to get a 3-1 win over Everton. But Everton at home is a stubborn side. Very, very stubborn side. I just hope they don't put up a shocker yet and hold City to a draw. But Ronaldo and his boys know what is at stake, and they have to do all it takes to win. My prediction remains still goes to 1. With City firing power, I believe they can cause problem for Everton at Everton's home. But if City not take time to, Everton will shock them with a draw. So these are my predictions about the weekend games. If you agree with me, let me know in the comment section, and don't forget to like the show, share this video to your friends, and let us know your thoughts about my thoughts. For now, peace out.